Hello, my pretties. Welcome to episode 402 of Shadows and Pretties. And today we're going to be looking at this, pretty much kind of like a Christmas, movie, pretty much. But, it's not really so much of a Christmas movie per se. I will say, in this movie is called Wind Chill. Now, this one came out in 2007. So, basically, this one doesn't really have too much Christmas stuff, but it takes place around that time, so I thought I'd go ahead and review this movie. So I'm going to talk about the plot of this movie in case you guys have not heard of this movie, or for those who have not seen this movie in a long time. So this one stars Emily Blunt in this film, which I thought it was pretty good. So basically, a student girl at Pennsylvania University finds through the campus rideshare board a ride home to Wilmington, Delaware for Christmas. So she joins another student guy who is driving home to Wilmington and seems to know a lot about her. So they have class together, but she never bothered to notice him. So they stop in an isolation gas station so girl could use the bathroom. In the restroom, the door gets stuck, and while pounding on it, she hears Guy and the clerk talking and acting as if they did not hear her. She manages to force the door open and angrily asks them why they did not let her out, and the two men seem puzzled. So Guy continues the journey with girl and eventually leaves the highway, opting for a route marked with an accident crosses. He says it's a scenic shortcut. Girl finds out that the guy has lied about living in Delaware and demands him to explain himself when he suddenly swerves to avoid a car racing straight towards them. So the pair crash and end up buried in the snowdrift. The other car disappears, leaving no tire tracks. While Guy walks back to the gas station, Girl stays inside his broken car and seeks a dark figure nearby. She calls out, but to no avail. So later, Guy returns saying that the gas station's closed, but she could tell that he is lying. Huddling in the car, Guy admits that he had been interested in her, and when he saw that she was needing a ride to Delaware, saw the chance to meet her and begin a relationship. So the pair think help has arrived when a cop arrives and knocks on their window. He acts as if they were just parking there. The girl believes that he's a corrupt cop looking for a bribe. When the cop violently drags her back to his old-fashioned car, Guy hits him with a tire iron. They both jerk awake, finding that Guy's hands were frostbitten. She realizes that Guy is injured in the car crash, but had been hiding it. So the cop keeps reappearing, always rehandled by an old Christmas song on the radio. Girl dreams of many people that the cop has killed and of priests. Girl has the idea of to use an old telephone and junction box on a nearby telephone pole to call for help. She climbs the pole, connects the telephone, and reaches 911, but is unsure if they can hear her. Returning to the car, she discovers Guy has died. So Girl sees headlights approaching, thinking that it is a cop, but it turns out to be a snowplow driver responding to her call. The driver puts Guy's body in the back of the snowplow and leaves with Girl. While driving, he tells her that in the 1950s, a corrupt cop murdered people on that stretch of road, and their bodies were never found. However, in 1953, he ran a young couple off the road, but lost control and crashed into the ravine. So around Christmas every year, people usually die on that road. So in 1961, priests were found frozen to death. Now, the cop then runs them off road despite Girl's pleas, and the driver gets out to help the cop, whose car is falling into the ravine. Girl follows him, and the pair sees that the two burning cars from 1953, the Ghosts and the Prius, walk down the road and the trapped cop, but instead of helping him, they pull the microphone from his radio, leaving him to die. His body burned and crawled out and freezes as the plowman to death. So, Girl runs back to the truck and tries to start it, but the cop reappears and Guy's ghost also appears, hitting the cop with a tire iron. She jerks awake and realizes she is back in the car next to Guy's body, Ghost guy's ghost reappears and leads her straight through the ruined priest's home nearby to the gas station. So hours later, the coroners load Guy's body into a van as paramedics attend the girl who is now safe. That's how the movie ends. So the college scenes of this movie were filmed and shot at the University of British Columbia near Vancouver. So the outdoor scenes of the movie shot in Peachland, British Columbia in February and March of 2006. Now, I definitely do have to say this is not really, a Christmas movie per se, but well, I could definitely say it's not a Christmas movie, but it definitely takes place around the Christmas time, which I thought it was actually quite interesting. But, this movie isn't really my favorite because it doesn't really take place, during the holidays, or all that, which I definitely do have to say this movie had potential to be good, but to me it's all right. I mean, the acting's okay and stuff. I just wish there were more characters. I just wish there was more of a plot to it, and I just wish it was more, of a Christmas themed movie than just a winter horror movie, if that makes sense. But like I said, I think you could find this movie on Amazon or eBay. But like I said, this movie, it's not really my taste, but, I'll take it as, it's a good Emily Blunt movie. But I know there's other movies that star Emily Blunt that are better. But I definitely do have to say is that I really wish this movie was more of a Christmas movie, but, I can't be chooser. Beggars can't be choosers, can they? So, anyways, I guess with that being said, and with that being the case, what do you guys think of this movie? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. So, as always, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies. It's just simply my own thoughts. Okay, so what did you guys personally think of this movie? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I am Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, and follow me on my backup channel known as Mr. Shigo, as links to those will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. And yeah, if you guys like this movie, let me know. And if you didn't like this movie, let me know how you would change anything to make this movie better. So as always, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.